guys, welcome back to my channel. I am really excited to share this video with you guys today. So today we are going to be talking about some of my favorite products in my collection that I want more shades of these products. So the reason I got an idea to do this video is how many times when I'm filming a video, do you guys hear me say, I wish I had more shades of this, or I want to get more shades of this? And I say it all the time, and I hear other people saying it in their videos. So I thought it'd be really fun to talk about which products I have in my collection that I would like to expand my collection on those particular products. So I thought this was a fun idea. I searched here on YouTube to see if anyone else has done something similar, and I did actually find that Emily Noel made a video about 6 months ago very similar to this one, so I will link hers down below. I haven't watched it yet because I didn't want to spoil my picks or like change the way I was formatting this video, so I don't know how similar her video is to mine, but I definitely wanted to let you know she has done a video very similar to this. So yeah, let's get into it. Not every product in your collection are you going to want to like collect a whole shade selection, like as far as foundations and concealers and powders, those kind of things. You're really gonna just use the shade that matches you, or maybe a summer and a winter shade, but mostly we're looking at like lip products, blushes, eyeliners, highlighters, things like that. So let's go ahead and get in just so you can see what I'm talking about. So the very first thing I wanted to mention is a blush. Let's start with blush because I have quite a few here. You guys know how I love blush. Someone recently told me that I was a blush expert, and I was like, thank you. I love blush. So the first one is this one here from Antonym. I only have one shade on this one, and I have the shade Rose. I believe there's only, I want to say four, maybe 5 shades in this collection, but I really want to get more. After trying this, I really love it. It is what is on my cheeks today, and I did actually mention this in my monthly favorites as well because I just love this blush. I think it's a really nice formula. I don't necessarily love the packaging, but I would really like to get some more shades of this. The next blush that I have in my collection that I want more of is the NARS blushes. I love the formula on NARS blushes, but they're so darn expensive that I don't have too many, but I think they're really, really nice. They're very long wearing. I love their shade selection. They do a great job with their shade selection. They're very pigmented but easy to blend, and they last on the cheeks all day, which is so important to me. So the only full-size one that I have is this shade here, which is called Sin. This is one of my favorite shades for the winter time. And then I do actually have 2 mini sizes. One I got as a rouge gift, and the other I got in a point perk. This one here is called Goulie, and then I also have the shade Deep Throat. This is one of my favorite colors. I love this color so much, but I definitely wish I had more of the NARS blushes. I think they are fantastic. All right, next up, I definitely had to mention these. These are the Hourglass blushes. Oh, these again, they're so expensive, but I would love to have more shades. I only have 2 shades in my collection. The first one is this one here, which is called Mood Exposure. I love this one. It's such a great neutral color. It's just fantastic, and I reach for this one quite often. And the other one that I own right now is called Luminous Flush. Every time I show you guys one of these in a video, whether it's a get ready with me or shop my stash, whatever it is, I'm always like, I want more of these. I want more of these. I've been wanting these for so long, but again, they're just a little pricey, but they've definitely been on my wish list for quite some time. The next blush formula are these here from Too Faced. These are the Love Flush blushes. These again are just so nice. I just love blush, you guys. What is the deal with that? I don't know. I don't wear a ton of it, but I just love it for some reason. And this is one of my favorite formulas as well. I only have 3 shades in my collection, and I would definitely love to be able to get a few more of these. I also really like the fact that they take up like no space in my drawer, so I could have more of them and it wouldn't like really take up that much room. That's something you have to be conscious of when you have a big collection and limited space to store it. But this one here is the shade Baby Love. This is probably my favorite of the ones that I own. And then I do also have Justify My Love, which is a little bit brighter color. This is gonna be great for the springtime. And then I have this one, which is called Love Flush. This one is great for more winter kind of looks. It's like more of a berry tone. But yeah, those are the only 3 that I currently have, and I would love to expand my collection on these as well. All right, and then the last blush formula that I would like to have more of is these Clinique Cheek Pop blushes. This is probably my absolute favorite formula for blush, and I have 4 shades, so I definitely have quite a few of them, but I would love to have more, especially because I feel like 3 of the ones that I have are somewhat similar, so I'd like to have some other types of shades from them. This first one here is called Plum Pop, so beautiful. I also have the shade Berry Pop, which looks like that. And then I have the shade Rosy Pop. Those are the 3 I feel like are somewhat similar. And then the last one I have is Nude Pop. You guys will see I've used this a lot. It's starting to wear down the design already. But yeah, this is Nude Pop. This is my favorite. Notice a theme, all the nudes are my favorite, but I still love these and use them constantly. So definitely would love to have more of those as well. Next up, I have just one bronzer that I wanted to mention. And bronzer is one of those things, kind of like foundations and stuff, you're not really usually gonna find a shade range where you have more than one product that would work for you. But with these ones, I feel like there are a couple other ones that I could pull off in my skin tone depending on if it's summer or winter. There's one that's lighter than this that I want to get, and there's one that's a little bit darker and warmer than this one that I'd like to get. But this is from Becca. This is the Sunlit Bronzer in the shade Capri Coast is the one that I have. So I definitely have been wanting to get a few more of these. I just love this formula so much. I think it's such a great bronzer. It's really easy to build up. It gives you a slight glow, but it's not like glittery or shimmery at all. It's just this very natural glow. And as you can see, I've been wearing it down. Can you guys tell? I've used it a lot. I'm wearing down the design on this one as well. But I would love to get a couple more shades in this from this collection. All right, next I have a few highlighters to talk about. The first one is from Ofra, and this is their highlighter in the shade Blissful, but they have a bunch of highlighters with this kind of design in it, and I would love to pick up some more of these. I think these are so good. If you like an intense highlight, you will really like this. They're very, very pretty, very intense, but you could really, depending on how you apply it, you can go real light-handed with it and get a really pretty look. But I just think these are really good. I think they're really good quality, and I would love to have a few more shades. I like this shade. I got this in a BoxyCharm, I believe. I do like this shade, but I would like to get a few more. And the next highlighter is actually from MAC, and specifically the Extra Dimension Skin Finish highlighters. These are so pretty, you guys. If you haven't tried these, oh my goodness, you need to try them. They have a beautiful duochromatic look to them, and their colors are so unique and gorgeous. They kind of remind me a little bit of the Becca Light Chaser highlighters, similar to that, but I don't know, there's just something about these that I find really, really beautiful. They're not too intense, but they give you this really beautiful sheen, and then when you catch the light and it shifts color, it's just stunning. I only have 2 shades of this formula. This one here is called Beaming Blush, and this is definitely my favorite. And the other shade that I got, I picked this up when I was on a trip to Vegas with my husband. This one is called Soft Frost, and this one has like a purple bluish shift. This one is really cool. Oh, it's kind of pinkish purple. I don't know, it's very unique, very cool. It doesn't give you that like white look that some of these duochromatic ones get too light and then they look white on you. It doesn't do that. Like, can you see it? It just gives you such a pretty sheen. I put it like right here. I just think they're so beautiful, and I really like the formula on these, so I would definitely recommend checking those out if you haven't. All right, and then the last highlighter that I have to mention are these Lancome highlighters. I know recently I talked about in a video how I loved this and how I wanted more of them, and that's kind of when I was inspired to do this video. But the shade that I have is called Sparkling Pache. I got this from Octoly, and I really wasn't expecting too much from this, but after I tried the formula of this, I was like, oh my gosh, I want every shade that they have. This color is kind of, it reminds me a little bit of Champagne Pop. It has that kind of peachy golden look, but oh, it's so stunning. It is so beautiful. Definitely an intense highlight. So if you don't like the intensity, you're not gonna like most of the ones that I just showed, or any of the ones I just showed. I like an intenser highlight, but the formula on this, it applies like butter. It's so smooth and so pigmented. I really love it, and I definitely want all the shades on this one, like everyone. I want all of them. All right, let's move on from face products. I think that was enough face products. I definitely have some eye products to talk about next. Okay, so I do have a couple of eyeshadow formulas. The first one are from NARS. These are the, what do they call these? These are called the Dual Intensity eyeshadows. I only have 2 shades. These are so good though, and nobody talks about these. I don't know why nobody talks about these. I have this shade which is called Andromeda, and that one has like kind of a duochrome shift to it as well. It's really pretty. And then I also have this shade Dion. I actually have one more. I do have one more. It was in my everyday makeup drawer. I forgot to grab that. So Dion is kind of a silvery taupe shade. Really beautiful. They're just really intense and really, really pretty. Almost like a foiled shadow, but they're expensive. So that's why I only have 3. I feel like I got one out of a kit somewhere, like when they do their like favorites kits. And I might have bought one off GlamBot, but this one is called Himalaya. This one is more of a bronzy kind of shade, but they're all so stunning. I like just putting these on the eye, all over my eyelid, and then buffing a matte in the crease and you're good to go. But the formula is really, really good. I'd love to have more colors of these. They have some really fun colors too. I only own some neutral ones, but I'd love to get some of the more bold, more fun colors. Next up, I wanted to talk about the Metal Crush shadows from Kat Von D. I love these. These are fantastic, and again, it's something I don't feel like gets enough hype. People don't talk about these that much, but they're great foiled shadow. I do actually own quite a few shades, but there are some like bolder shades that I don't have, like they're purple and they're blue, and I'd really love to have every shade in this collection as well. This one here is called Thrasher, and it's a gold with a green undertone, really stunning. I also have the shade Raw Power, which is a burgundy. I have Thunderstruck. This is my favorite. It is a white shadow, but it has like that yellow gold shift to it. It's really pretty. And then I have the shade Synergy, which is just kind of like a classic chocolate brown. And then I have the shade Dose, which is a really beautiful orange copper. But I love the formula on these, so I'd really like to have more shades from this collection as well. All right, and then next I wanted to mention these Stila Eye glitters. So, oh, what do they call these? The metallic, magnificent metals glitter and glow is the name of these, but I really love these, and I only have one shade in my collection right now, which is Sunset Cove, but I would really like to have all the shades, especially the neutral shades like the golds and the taupes and those really neutral like ones that you could wear more often. I feel like I don't reach for this that often because of the color. I don't wear purple like on a daily, so I feel like if I had some of those more neutral colors, I would wear it more. So I'm not going to talk about any eyeshadow palettes in this video because I just did film my eyeshadow palette collection, and then I packed it all up for our move. So I don't have any of my eyeshadow palettes out except a few, which are the ones I'm using right now, and none of the ones that I kept out were ones that I would have mentioned. But real quick, I'm not going to insert pictures or anything, but I'll just let you know there are a couple eyeshadow palettes that I would like to have more of. The brand new Wet n Wild ones, I got 2 of those. I would love to have some more of those to test out. I also really like the Milani ones from the drugstore. I have the Everyday Eye with the like the orangey colors in it. I love that. I would love to get some more of those ones, and that's all I can think of off the top of my head. Oh, and the Huda palettes. So the Huda mini palettes, I would love to have more of those. I only have 2 shades of those. All right, and then the last eye product that I wanted to mention are these from Lancome. Another thing I talk about all the time, these are the Drama liquid pencils. Now, I actually do have a lot of them, but I want every single shade because this is my absolute favorite formula for a eyeliner, not for like a pencil eyeliner. I think these are fantastic. They last all day. They're so pigmented. They glide on. They're just great eye pencils. So I do have the shade Aubergine, Petulant. I have the shade Chantilly. I also have the shade Macadame, Boards de Sienne, I believe. And then I have Ponce d'Arts, Embrace, Brique. Brique is my favorite. I've actually used a lot of that, like you can see side by side how much I've used of that guy, but I love this formula. I really do want to get every single one. I do. I think I only am missing like 3, but I really want more. All right, and then last but not least, let's talk about some lip products. Let's start with this because it is what is on my lips right now. This is from Buxom. This is they call these their plump line lip liners, and I have the shade Hush Hush. That's, like I said, what I'm wearing right now. I think the formula on these are really, really nice. I really love them. I wear this all of the time, and this is the only shade I have, but I would love to get some more shades. They actually had recently, this went on sale during the last Ulta sale, I want to say, and I was so close to picking some up, but it was during like a low or a no buy, I believe. So I skipped it, and I've been kicking myself after that because these are really good and I'd love to get some more shades of that. All right, the other lip liner that I want more of are the Kat Von D lip liners. These are really good quality as well. I only have 2 shades. I have Lolita and then I also have OG Lolita. So I have both of the nudes. I'd really like some more of these. I think the quality is really good. They're very creamy and they last on your lips for so long. If anything, they could be maybe a little bit drying, but not as drying as like a liquid lipstick. So I actually do really appreciate those, really enjoy those. And then I also have the lippy sticks from ColourPop. I would really like to try some more of these as well. I only own 3 shades, but I think, again, the formula is nice. They're really creamy. They are fairly long wearing, and I really have been enjoying them. So I do have the shade Lumiere, which is a really pretty kind of a mauve-y color. And then I also have the shade Oh Snap, which is more of like a neutral nude color. And then the last one that I have is called Poison, and this one's really pretty. This one is kind of that like deeper red color. I really like these a lot and I'd love to get some more, and they're really affordable too, so I really should get some more of those. I have just a couple lipstick formulas to mention. The first one is the Audacious lipsticks from NARS. I love these. These are probably one of my favorite lipstick formulas for a bullet lipstick. They're comfortable, they're long wearing, they're just really creamy, really nice, but they're expensive. So that's why I only have 3 shades. I have this shade, which is called Anita. That's what that looks like. It's kind of a warmer neutral color. I also have Bridget, which is a really pretty coral. And then the last one I have is Anna. And this was the first one I bought. I love this shade. It's so beautiful. Look at that color. It's kind of a purpley mauve color. Oh, it's just a classic color. I love it so much. All right, so that's it for the NARS lipsticks. And then the other lipstick I wanted to mention is from Too Faced. This is from their Peaches and Cream collection, I think is what it's called. This is the shade Got Peach. I just mentioned this in my monthly favorites as well. This is the only color I have from this collection, but I like the formula a lot. I like this color because it's very unique, but I would like to get some more of the colors from their collection. I feel like they had a good shade selection in that collection. This is it right here. It's kind of that kind of a burnt orange shade. I think it's really unique and really beautiful. I love it so much. Like, I really just love it. And I'd love to get some more of those as well. I have just one formula of liquid lipstick to talk about. I'm not a huge liquid lipstick lover. I rarely wear them anymore, but I really like the formula of these, and I only have 2 of them. These are the Huda Beauty liquid lipsticks. I just have the shade Medusa and Venus. And of course, they're both neutrals. I love my neutrals. This one's that very like grayish undertone, kind of purpley color. And then this one is a little bit more of a warm neutral. But I really do like the formula on these, and I would love to get some more shades of those. All right, and then the very last thing that I would like to have more of are these Marc Jacobs lip glosses. Again, it's really price that holds me back, but these are fantastic. I really like the formula of these. I only have 1 shade, which I did get in gratis, and this is the Moon Glow shade, which is a very neutral color. I think I do have a mini too that I got in a kit somewhere, but I really like the formula of these. I would love to get more of the shades. They have some really unique shades in that collection as well. So, all right, you guys, that was a long one, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I would love to hear what products do you have 1 or 2 of that you would really like to get more shades of. Let me know down below. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you click the subscribe button while you're here so you can join our little family. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.